What if you scribbled an idea on a napkin and it became a limitless scale tech company poised for exit? What if you had a vision of eliminating an inefficiency in your community, industry, or the world, and you had a chance to co-found a company and bring this product or service to the market? What if we could positively impact every social issue with tech? 10x Tech Tank is the #1 daily show for everything tech entrepreneurship. And whether you are technical or not, you will learn, be inspired, and witness transformation in the making. People will share tech ideas on napkins. People will showcase minimum viable tech products. People will explain their cash-flowing tech companies looking for acceleration. And if the person is right, and their idea is right, and the market is right, and the business model is right, then there's a great chance you will witness some serious magic. We are on a mission to build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. And we invite you to make history with us. Together, we achieve more.
Welcome to 10x Tech Tank. I'm Jared Yellin, and this is
Eric Nowoslawki.
Say it again. Say it again.
Eric Nowoslawki.
I love it. I love when he says his name. Such pride. That's what all of you should have: is pride with who you are. Pride with the fact that you are meant to be a tech founder. Eric, we work currently with 109 founders in our incubator, right? And for the most part, they're non-technical people, right? Non-technical people that have tech vision. They had a tech vision, and for many of them, for years, right? Like, you've worked with all of our founders. Many of them have been sitting on these ideas for years because they didn't know where to go. They didn't want to get burned. They didn't want to lose money. They didn't want to have their idea fall short. They were too afraid to come out as tech founders. That's not actually what they were seen in the world. Like Mike Searock is an example. He runs a really successful mortgage business. What gives him the right to be a tech founder? Everything. And we host this show every night, Monday through Friday, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, to show you that you can do it. We have people calling in. We have 4 entrepreneurs every episode that come with their ideas. Some of these ideas are literally like napkins, like just pieces of paper like this. Other ideas are minimum viable products that are just getting to market. And other ideas are cash flowing tech companies. And what we're looking for are 4 things: the right person with the right idea in the right market and the right business model. When all 4 of those things are present, we say, hells yes, let's do this. Let's co-found a company. Grant Cardone, myself, Eric, and the rest of our team at 10x Incubator, we look to co-found companies with people like you, the right person, with the right idea, in the right market, and the right business model. So our ask of you tonight, as you're watching this episode, is to vote. Let us know what you think of each of these ideas. Influence our decision. We have pretty good insight with regards to what's going to work, what's going to scale, what's going to sell. We love to hear from you as well. So with that, let's have our first entrepreneur in the tank. Please introduce yourself, and where are you calling in from today? All right, who's up next in the tank with us? What is your name and where are you calling from? You're on mute.
My name is Dario Silvestri. I'm actually calling from up in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada.
Awesome.
Oh, great.
Welcome. Do it. All
right, guys.
Do it. It's forget it. Go.
Yeah, go.
Thank you for taking the time, guys. To be honest, I got a message early this morning, so I'm going to do my best to keep it clear and with respect to the point. So here. I mean, in a one sentence, I want to own every property in North America, virtually, if you understand. So the concept, it's way more than just a napkin idea. It's something I've been chewing on for the last 3 years, and the accelerators and joining 10X is it's the reason I'm here, because I need you guys to get me to the next step. So essentially, again, what I want to create is a platform and a franchise to go with it. Essentially, the platform, it's based on. Okay, again, I'm going to calm myself down. Facebook, they just went meta, right? Everything's going there. You guys are a tech company. You guys understand all this. Real estate needs to go there as well. The same information is recycled through multiple different products throughout the real estate industry: insurance, appraisals, project management, rentals, all of the rest of it. So what I want to do is create a platform that's going to harvest all the data that is needed for all of these different avenues in real estate. So the renovation agent, what he does is he goes out to the homes, he scans the property, we collect the data. Using that data, we can provide a service for clients that will help reduce costs, make the whole process easier for them. Imagine, for example, you're going to buy a house across town or across the country. You can actually have that house designed for you before you've even closed on the deal. You understand? With this scan and the data being able to be reused again and again and again, it can be used for not only marketing the product, which a lot of companies are doing right now, Matterport and some other iGuide are big popular ones right now, but that same information should be used for the rest of the project. Property management, any renovations that need to be done. The same data can be passed through CAD software, into design software, into maintenance software. The same information. Once we have that information, we can use this. And by using the platform to connect all these fantastic niche softwares that are out there into one place, one login for your client, everything they need from renovations, like I said, rental management, marketing, appraisals, financing, because all of the information about the property is right there. So again, this is my fast little pitch on this one, but essentially I want to create a platform and a franchise to harvest the data for the platform. The platform will have everything about a house, a blueprint, a DNA for best terms of a home, everything from ground to the roof, top scanning equipment that has become very accessible for smaller scale projects right now. The like a BLK 360, for example, the Matterport is one of the most popular. Again, these systems can easily be put out in a more residential and smaller market than are generally being used in larger construction projects, big industrial projects. We can use them on this level now. And actually, like I said, start collecting all this data from all these properties. Once we have that data, again, it can be recycled. Multiple side streams of income can be produced from the same information. So,
cool. So what's the plan to actually collect this data?
So, okay. When I first started with the idea was to make the renovation agent, is what it'd be called, a kind of an add-on to a realtor. Realtors are the best feet on the ground you can have. They know the neighborhoods particularly. They know what it's about. They know the trends. They know the people that are living there. They know the culture of the. So I would like to arm them with these tools. They're doing it anyways for marketing on real estate purchases and sales. So like I said, this was my first attack at the markets. Get it in their hands. So when they're going out and helping them, their business as well. When they have top quality VR walkthroughs and photos of, it helps them. You know what I mean? So I'm very much wanted to support them. But at the same time, they're providing me with the data I need. The next time that same house sells, I just pull up the file. The new owner wants to take out this wall or change these colors or add this appliance. We can do that without them having to actually step into the property because we already know everything about the property. This is what I'm saying. So reusing the data. So getting in there the first time to collect the information, realtors I'd look at, appraisers, general contractors that are doing the work, and really start from that level collecting the data by providing great services for the realtors, the project managers, by actually reducing risk in estimating jobs.
How long will it take to get all this data? Like for this platform to become valuable, how long will it take to get all that data?
My goal is to get 10 franchises out in the first year in Southern Ontario. I mean, I'm based out of Canada. Of course, the US market is the mecca for me. That's where I'd like to get to. But knowing Canada itself, where I am in Ontario and the Toronto area, right now that's carrying 50% of the real estate market in Canada and renovation. That's where all the money is being market. I really wanted to attack straight out the gates, essentially. And like I said, within 1 year, I want to have a substantial database that we can start growing and scaling how we're collecting the data and information. Got
it. So you said you've been thinking about this and working on this for 3 years, and it's way more than a napkin. So where is it now that it's more than
again, I tried to bootstrap as best I can because I didn't have all the knowledge you guys provide. Okay. But I mean, I've gone through one at a time the systems that I want to bring into the platform. Project management software on other jobs I've completed. I've actually leased the scanner, and just this week I made that decision to pull the trigger on that. And I've actually started doing some projects. I'm talking with it works with Listing 3D, who's one of the 3 companies in the world that actually can stage scans for marketing and the rest of that. So again, I've tested a lot of the systems that I want to use. And again, now this is where I'm looking for to bring in a team of people that know what they're doing.
Make money? How would this platform make money?
The platform, the franchise fees, memberships, every agent will pay a monthly subscription to have access to the system. There's multiple, like I said, there's multiple streams I was trying to get I mean, the homeowners themselves, once they've gone through the process of either buying a house or renovating a house or anything, they can also sign up for home maintenance services, where again, the data is used to continually update them on upgrade or things that they need in the home, replacing filters, cleaning eaves. Again, this is another stream of marketing. We have to educate the renovation agents on not only construction, but just generalized real estate transaction products. So there's education courses that we can offer through this, and certification courses that we can have, because again, we have all the data and all the information available to us.
So you said you showed that Facebook is, now Meta, and you said everything is going that way. How is this going into the Meta universe? I haven't seen anything about.
I know I tried to keep my where my actually goal is within. Here's the way it is. In my opinion, this information, once the data is collected, it's going to remove a lot of industries. Real estate. Why would you go to a realtor when I can get online, Facebook, for example, upload my home? A potential client on the other side can click on it and say, oh, I like this home, but I prefer it in red, and I prefer this range, and they can customize the product. This will be able to be done over Facebook and these kind of platforms now, as they're scaling their systems. This, like I said, I want to move along with it. We're going to change the whole experience of buying, selling, renovating, everything. There's all those intermediaries that have their hand out taking dollars. We can bypass that now with technology. We can save money for the homeowner buyers. And like I said, still make an income providing these services for them, where it balances out, so both is a win-win.
And what do you need right now? Are you looking for investment? Are you looking for team? Are you looking for promotion? All the above, and speak into it.
I'm looking for both. Right now, I'd like some capital investment, because like I said, I've been bootstrapping as much, and I've put everything I have into it, and I'd like to be able to take it to the next level. And of course, people, a network. I know what I don't know. And I know there's people that are better in this space. I know the vision. I know the direction it's got to go. I just need, again, a good team of people to know how to direct me and assemble the product.
Awesome. So for everybody that's watching, should we move forward with Dario? Is this an idea that you believe with some 10x incubator love can accelerate faster and grow and go on the journey for an exit? Eric, what are your thoughts?
So immediately, anytime anybody's trying to go into the Meta universe, my ears immediately pick up. But there's a lot of competition, and it's a really steep hill that you're going to have to be able to climb. So I'm going to put out a challenge. My team is going to send a exercise with 10 questions to go deeper into the business plan and the business model. I can't necessarily say, yes, let's head into due diligence right now, because I think I need to wrap my brain around it a little bit more. I think you did a great job in 5 minutes, but I just want to go a little bit deeper offline.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same. You did great. I can tell your passion. You obviously know this world, right? We look for people that are experts in that space. These 10 questions will help us understand the vision more significantly than what was shared in these 5 minutes. You did awesome, man. So we'll send you those questions. And for those in the chat, let us know what you think of this idea. Dario, thank you so much for being here in the tank. We love changing tech companies.
Yep.
Force for good tech companies. My dear friend Yannick Silver calls them evolved enterprises. And one of them is FarmBridge. Take a look at this commercial right now.
What if there was a way to guarantee farm fresh produce in the home of every family in your zip code? What if you and your family could launch a business out of your home, place of worship, or anywhere you desire? What if you could become part of the solution to current healthcare crisis that plagues our world? What if you could become your local farm bridge? We are on a mission to find one local health enthusiast in every zip code from around the world to launch a local farmers market. This business opportunity will take only a few hours a week and produce significant income for you and your family. Plus, it's a force for good as we unite and simplify the process of connecting local farmers with local families so that farm fresh produce exists within every home in your community. We are on a mission to revitalize our soil, help the farmers who work tirelessly to provide high nutrient foods to our families, and strengthen the health of our nation that has been manipulated into consuming low nutrient, ultra processed foods. Together, we can grow the number of thriving, sustainable farms and increase human health and longevity through creating ease in access to high nutrient foods. Spots are limited and zip codes are being claimed quickly, so if you could see yourself as part of the solution, we invite you to join our movement.
All right, let's see who our next entrepreneur is in the tank. Who do we have with us this evening? I think I see Shaba joining us. So
yeah,
this is that request we get all the time. people, I mean, they're emailing in, they're messaging. We want to meet some of your founders. We want to meet people we've said yes to. So bring in Shaba, who's one of our co-founders. She's one of the 110 co-founders, the 10X Incubator, and she's got a complete disruption in the cottage kitchen industry. And we're excited. And Shaba's a great story because I met Shaba at an event. It was the Business Bootcamp event, and I was walking out of the room with Jared Glant, who's the president of the entire Cardone enterprise. And Shaba was like, I got an idea, just give me 60 seconds, 60 seconds. And I'm like, Shaba, you got 30 seconds. I gotta go. Or I'm like, my ride is leaving. And in 30 seconds, she said just enough for me to say, I think you got something. And then she went and prepared for her big moment, and she pitched us. She had a 60-minute pitch with us, just you were on the call, right? Just me, you, and Andrea on the call. And we don't usually say yes on the spot, but there was just something about Shaba and her idea. And I'm like, let's just give her a yes on the spot. And we did, and the tears were pouring down, and she's now a tech founder. So Shaba, welcome to the tank. Thank you for being here. Boldly state the name of your company, share your moonshot, and what problem are you solving in the world?
Jared, Eric, and hello, citizens of the world. My name is Shaba Shams, and my company is Kittable, the marketplace that will connect kitchen to table. My heart goes to all the cottage kitchen operators who want to make a living from their homes and they cannot work outside, or they have families and they want just to be there with their kids and earn some money. So the cottage food industry actually has been the foundation of this country. Unfortunately, it hasn't been structured, supported, mainstreamed. So here is where we come with Kittable, this amazing, the platform that will allow the cottage food operators to reach out to all the consumers around the globe. And my moonshot is actually to have Kittable reach out to every single cottage food operator around the globe.
Yes, and what we love so much about this, Shaba, is it's such a force for good. There's so many people right now that they want to do this, right? Like, but they just have no mechanism of knowing in their town who wants their food. Like, they have no way of knowing. And with this platform, we're connecting people that want to have those foods from all different countries with people that are local to them that are already preparing the foods. They might be making like a big lasagna for their family and have like 80% of it left, and they can start to sell this now, offset the cost of the meal for their whole family, and provide a meal for another family. What drives you with this? Like, when you stay up late at night thinking about this and you wake up early, what does this become? Like, what is the moonshot?
Well, this is really a good question, because as an immigrant woman coming to the United States, raising 3 kids, and I didn't have access to education right away or a good job right away, I invested money in a catering business to get a certified kitchen, and that didn't work out really well. Have I known that I could have started with a cottage kitchen operation, simple from my home, develop my product and reach out to my consumers, I would have been saving a lot of time and money and hassle and stress. So really my heart goes out to every single family out there who don't speak English, who have little kids, who have recipes, or some other people that I have been connecting with more recently. They want to start a brick and mortar business, but they don't have the resources to just go and venture out. So they need to develop a product to connect with the consumer, to see what works and what doesn't. So cottage food operation is an amazing, amazing way of getting started with a low minimum risk. But then the problem becomes where to find these consumers on freaking Facebook that goes down 8 hours and is very manipulative in the way they do their business, or farmers market who have been dying, especially recently. I've been to one in Panama City and there were hardly 2 cottage food providers. So things have changed since COVID, and therefore we need to provide different outlets for people to have dignity in making money from their home, from their kitchen, and finding the right consumer. And this is where Kittable, the marketplace, comes in place to connect all those good-hearted people who want to earn money and boost the economy and help themselves and their loved ones, and then reach out to people like us who just want to enjoy authentic homemade food.
It's awesome. So you're like me, non-technical tech founder, right? So you're not an engineer by background, and neither am I. Well, you got a big heart, you know how to sell, I notice you have clarity. You have clarity around the problem and you have clarity around your solution to the problem. What would you share right now with someone watching this live who has an idea, they're non-technical and they're just not taking themselves seriously? They're afraid to step up and step out and become the tech founder that we know that they're meant to be. What would you share with that person right now?
Great question, Jared, because it's something that I have discussed with so many, especially of my community, of other people as well. People falling in love with this amazing idea. It's like, oh, I'm going to hold it because I don't want people stealing it, or I don't want it to go out, and so on and so forth. And there is just like this phobia about the idea itself. And I invited you and so many other entrepreneurs on my show where I asked, like, what is really the meaning of an idea if it's just in your mind or under your pillow? What is the value of it? Well, the answer is none. Your idea is worthless unless it moves from head to being written and really get a feel and tangible to tangible. And then how do you make it happen? So this whole fear of somebody stealing your idea, let them. This whole fear of how am I going to do it? Let the process of the how come in place when you start really talking about it. And then the other thing is, you can't solve a problem that you're not talking about. People wouldn't know what you're doing. So how would anyone in the world know what's going on? So just an example, a couple of days ago, I met actually with my landscaper, a guy who comes in house and works on our landscape, and he needed some advice on how to market himself and position himself in the market. And then as we were talking, he's like, oh, I do landscaping, but I actually have this honey that I sell. Why did he mention it? Well, because I was talking about my idea and Kittable and what he's going to do. And here we find another point of us helping each other. So you can't help those who don't want to help themselves. And it starts by taking that idea from the non-existent to really making it come out alive and see who are the ambassadors and the advocates and the supporters of that idea. And anyone who believes in the idea will stand behind you. So no worry, don't worry too much.
I'm so proud of you. Like, you've come so far with us already. I see like the real Shaba showing up, like a Shaba that has always existed. And you just now have that vehicle, the vehicle to make the impact that you're meant to make in this world. Everybody look out for Kittable. We are in fundraising mode as we speak. This thing is going to blow up. It's going to change so many lives. It's going to help so many families. We're honored to be partnered with you. So there we have it. Another episode in the tank. We hope you enjoy this. We invite founders on here because we want you to see people that have gone through a process that I hope that you go through, where you gain the courage one day to raise your hand and you say, I'm not going to sit on my idea anymore. I'm not
Take that chance.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I wanna make sure that my idea becomes a reality. Shaba shared something that's really important for all of you to embrace. I'd rather someone steal my idea than have me die with it. I'd rather have someone take it and build it and impact the world than me hold on to it and keep it small. Maybe we're different. Maybe you're watching this right now and you're like, no, I'd rather die with my idea. Well, I challenge that belief. And I also challenge you to come to the tank. Head over to 10xtechtank.com, submit your idea. We want to say yes. You see, we're really nice. Like, we're really kind. We help people see what they don't see within their ideas. We never say like a harsh no, get out of the tank. We say, yeah, no, something, it's not there yet, but fill out this questionnaire and it'll help you gain more clarity in what you're looking to do. We want entrepreneurs to win. We want you to win. Head over to 10xtechtank.com, submit your idea right now. Don't delay. This is your time. And if you haven't signed up yet, head over to 10xtechtank.com so that we can notify you before every episode, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And in exchange for signing up, we got a cool gift for you. It's called our Perfect Pitch Kit. You're going to love it. It's a video training with a manual and even a presentation that you can customize to fit any pitch, whether you're raising money, asking for advisory, selling your product. Use this resource. We love and appreciate you. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.
Which napkin will become the next exit? Which MVP will evolve into a unicorn? Which cash-flowing tech company will reach the next level? Our hope and desire is that it's yours. Your idea, your MVP, your cash-flowing tech company. Now is your time. Head over to 10xincubator.com and submit your idea so that you get on the tank and give us the chance to transform your napkin into an exit. That's 10xincubator.com. That's 10xincubator.com.